Where was I? All right, so if there is no God, then what is the role of human thought? You know? Not faith, thought.
Dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
There's no one on this planet that can stop me.
Ooh, it's fitness. I bet I could fit this. Push it real good.
You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me.
You are a transgender, and you're a gay rights activist and an outspoken lesbian, homosexual.
How dare you?
How can I describe you?
Watch your fucking mouth. It's my boyfriend you're talking about.
A homework assignment for a Florida girl has a lot of people asking, how did this happen?
Now, there have been malicious rumors started at this elementary school that my...
So take a look here. This is a picture of the assignment. It says clearly, send a photo of you doing reading homework in the bathtub.
Like I said before, Jake, some people just deserve to die. Make the right choice, Jake. Kill the bitch before she kills you.
A fourth grade teacher who had asked her students to write a short essay on what they would most like to do to celebrate Halloween. 80% of her 9-year-olds expressed the wish to kill somebody.
I'd do it. Spoiler alert, this one's getting demonetized. It's like you just clock into work and your boss is like, hey, you're not getting paid today. All right, bet, patron.
If you drink and drive every night, statistically, you're going to be better at it. Am I telling you to do it? No, I'm telling you what it is.
Intersex, trans, non-binary, and all the other gradations on the gender, future, sex, love, sounds continuum are normal human variation.
My journey to become kind of this genderless, sexless alien.
Normal.
I've looked into removing my gender completely.
Normal.
For the demon pronouns.
Heil Hitler. Heil Hitler. Heil Hitler. Normal.
Buns. Self.
Normal.
My gender, I see myself as like a green orb.
Normal.
I dreamed to become an elf.
Normal.
By age 12, I knew I was a wolf.
Normal.
I identify as Korean.
Normal human variation.
Well, excuse me for being retarded. My whole world has been turned upside down. Black is east, up is white.
You know, Peter, I hate to say I told you so about not being a genius, but...
Let me put it this way.
It's not a boy hole, or a girl hole, or a lady hole. It's a man hole. Men go down to work there.
The true... Oh.
You're not allowed to say it. Be quiet! It's Russian propaganda! How dare they?
Answer any questions about the investigation. I can't. Okay. It's an active investigation in terms of a woman dying. She's my friend.
Hey, what's up? It's me, Darth, and I'm coming at you live from my basement, from my studio. And by live, I mean I'm alive, but barely hanging on there. Today I had a Mormon come to my front door. I didn't want to answer it, but I did, so kudos to me for being polite. However, as soon as I started talking, I rejected them immediately. And then he proceeded to tell me, thank you for your time. See, the thing is, I didn't want to give him my time. Didn't want to. I did it reluctantly. So, what is he saying? My time is valuable? I don't know. I mean, people always ask me, Darth, what are you doing with your life? You know, what do you want to do with your life? Don't you want to do something great? Don't you want to be something special? Hang on, don't tell me you want to be one of them YouTubers, because you'll never make it. Oops. Yeah, I know. It's hard. It's tough being a grown-up. I mean, being adult, come on, man. Like, you're basically just babysitting yourself 24/7, all day, right? Don't do this. Don't do that. You can do this. You can't do that. You should be doing this. It's like you're micromanaging yourself. I fucking hate it. Anyways, welcome back to Darth News. Special edition, what the fuck were you thinking? No, seriously, what the fuck, what were you thinking? Well, it turns out they were thinking about little boys and girls in the bathtub. So let's get into that. Get into the story, not the bathtub. You guys you're fucked up. You're sick. You need help. All of you.
Fuck you.
Alright, so let me lay out the groundwork for you. Now, I know we already watched a clip, and we're going to watch the full news clip in just a second, but let me just explain to you what's happening in my own words. So just picture this. Picture you have a 7-year-old daughter who comes home from school, Christian school, and you ask your daughter, how was school today? The daughter goes, You go, what do you mean? What does that mean? Well, I got to do this homework assignment. Well, I can help you with it. What is it? Well, they want me to get into the bathtub and take a picture of myself in the bathtub while I'm doing my homework, and I'm just not comfortable with that. As a parent, what the fuck would you do? It's like, for real though. You'd be like, wait, that's not real. Give me that homework assignment. You take the homework assignment, you look at it, and it would literally say, take a photo of yourself in the bathtub. As a parent, if that doesn't make your blood boil, if that doesn't raise every red flag that ever existed, then you're a bad parent, you're not attentive, you're unaware, and you probably should give that kid up for adoption. If you think this is normal, if you think it's normal for your teacher, for your fucking teacher, to ask your child to take a photo of themselves doing homework in the bathtub, then you're a pedophile. And the fact that Catholics have a relatively dark history with children, I mean, this isn't a Catholic school, so this is a Christian school, and I'm not saying that Christians are pedophiles, because I believe in God. I do. I believe in God. Not by the scripture, but I believe in God. But this has nothing to do with God. Asking someone's child to take a photo in the bathtub while they do homework has nothing to do with God. That is the fucking work of Satan, not Jesus. So, I know there's a lot of fellow Christians and God-fearing Americans who follow me on this channel. I'm not saying anything bad about God, but I am saying something bad about this situation. There's something very fishy here. My point is, with the fact that the Catholic religious church doesn't have a very good history with kids, why would they think that this would be a good idea? Why would anybody think this is a good idea? Whether you are, just a regular public private school or a Christian school, why would any school think this is a good idea? Especially one that has a record number of pedophile priests touching little boys. So basically, the parents freaked out. They contacted the school. They contacted the police. The school told the parents, hey, don't take a picture of the homework assignment. That would be really bad for business. Don't take a picture of the homework assignment. Just forget all about it. Just forget all about it. It was a mistake. My bad. Well, and the police were like, no, don't listen to the school. No, take a picture of it, please. So she took a picture of it, and then they asked her, the parents of the child who complained about this homework assignment, if they would remove their child from school. If they would voluntarily remove them from the school and go to a different school. And the parents were like, we can't fucking do that. I mean, as a parent, I would be like, no problem, homeschooled. We are no longer going to this pedophile school. But I get it. You don't want to move towns. It's a lot of work. You can't just move your kid to a different school district if it's not in your area. So they were like, no. Well, then the school was like, well, thank you for that. But we're going to go ahead and make the executive decision to remove your child. So they made an administrative decision to remove the child from school. Over what? Because why? I mean, the only reason I can think that a school who was called out for some questionable pedophile-like behavior would remove the student who brought into question this questionable behavior. Why would they do that? Well, to silence the child, to silence the family. But if I know human nature, this is not going to end here. This is only going to add fuel to this family's fire. They're only going to keep fighting you. They're only going to make this a bigger deal. Now that you removed him, and now you need to give the world a reason as to why you removed the child from your school. I think we all know why, but let's go ahead and watch this video. And, yeah, I'll wrap it up at the very end. So, Applejack, hit it. Hit it.
This is the controversial homework handed out by a local Christian school. Second grade students were asked to send a picture of you doing reading homework in the bathtub.
Oh, now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. Now you fucked up. You have fucked up now. Now you fucked up. 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 Now you have fucked up.
Action News Jack's Megan Moriarty is live at Victory Christian Academy on the north side. Megan, the parents you spoke with say this is sending the wrong message to kids.
Fuck this.
John and Tanika, their second grade daughter came home from school. She got out her homework, and the assignment was telling her to do her reading homework in the bathtub and take a photo of.
I hate these devil-worshipping pedophiles. Every cell in my body wants to get them off our children.
The bathtub and take a photo of it. She told her parents that she didn't feel comfortable doing that.
Your teacher said that.
Days later, she was removed from the school on administrators' behalf. And Christopher Dunham were shocked to see their 8-year-old's homework assignment earlier this week.
Proceeded to read to me that she needed to do her reading homework in the bathtub. I sent a picture of her doing it and specifically told her to stop, and you will not.
This is a picture of that homework assignment. Parents are supposed to sign off on the homework, but the Dunhams noted that their daughter would not be taking part in that activity.
Emailed the teacher, hey, you may want to explain this, send something out to the parents, let them know what the intentions are. This just does not sound okay. She did send a message stating you should be in pajamas, be in your uniform, have fun with it.
Have fun with it?
So what about the bitch that got shot? F her. You think I care about a bitch? I ain't a sucker.
But it didn't set right.
Misty reached out to the school administration and later to police to document the incident. The report says the parents were told by administrators, quote, "We have been sending this homework assignment for years, and you're the only one complaining about it."
Dude, shut the fuck up.
Police advised the parents not to take the photo. Later, the Dunham family says they got a call from the school.
I think you guys should do a parental withdrawal for Mackenzie. And I said, I can't do that. And we refuse to withdraw her. He said, okay, thank you for saying that, and continued on saying, well, we're going to proceed with an administration withdrawal.
This is the paperwork the Dunham family picked up today, indicating their daughter is no longer a student at Victory Christian Academy.
No explanation.
The Dunhams believe this sends the wrong message in 2 ways.
A bathtub is not appropriate for a child to take a picture.
She did something right by telling mom and dad that she wasn't comfortable with something, and now she's no longer in school over it.
And the school sent me a lengthy statement explaining there were no bad intentions with this assignment and the assignment was innocent.
I don't think so, dude.
You don't think so, dude? But out of an abundance of caution and for there to be no further misunderstandings, the administration has removed the assignment for future use. We have that full statement over on our website at actionnewsjax.com. I also did ask about the status of the student and why there was an administrative withdrawal, why the student was removed from the classroom. Stop playing. I'm told that they're working on a statement for me on that. For local coverage, you can count on Live on the North Side. Megan Moriarty, Action News Jax.
It really, it bothers me that they're just like, we've been sending this homework assignment out for years. For years we've been looking at kids in bathtubs, wet and naked, well, we tell them to cover up. But it's a bathtub, so who would put on clothes in a bathtub? For years, we've been sending out this homework assignment, and now, all of a sudden, you are the only motherfucker complaining about this. You're the only one complaining about this. This kid was absolutely right, was brave, and was raised correctly by her parents to speak up when you feel uncomfortable. If someone approaches you with candy and says, get in the van, you say, no, because that should make you uncomfortable. You should get a visceral instinct that's just like, this is not good. All right? I'm proud of this kid for standing up and being so young, but being so wise. All right? Make sure your kids know that if they feel uncomfortable, they need to speak up. It's so important. All right? A bathtub, like the mother said, is not an appropriate place for a child to take a fucking photo. Let alone do homework. Like, who does homework in the bathtub? What did this homework assignment entail that requires you to get wet? Disenrolled the student. Administrative withdrawal. Man, they scared. They are scared. Anyways, I do believe in God. I also see that atheism appears to be a little bit too simple for my taste. You see, if the whole universe has no meaning, if your existence has no meaning, then, we should never have even found out that it has no meaning. Just as if there were, no light. Right? If there was no light in the universe, and therefore no creatures or beings with eyes, then we would never know if it was dark. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, darkness would be without meaning. It's impossible. And to say you don't believe in God means that there has to be some God for you not to believe in, if that makes some kind of weird, paradoxical sense. Anyways, look. Believe what you want. I'm not here ridiculing the Christian faith. I'm here ridiculing these wolves in sheep's clothing that are preying on children. That's what I'm here to do. I'm here to call out these motherfuckers. So if you like what I'm doing here and you want to support this content, please feel free to go to my CashApp, my Patreon, or my merch store and help support this content. This channel is demonetized like a motherfucker. So it would mean a lot if you help support this channel. And if you can't support me financially, don't even worry about it. Just smash a like, leave a comment, subscribe, hit the bell. Yeah. You guys are the best. So, until I see you again, as long as you're having consensual sex, don't forget to pull out. That is POO-fucking-L. I don't know what that means, but I've been saying it for a long time, so I'm going to keep saying it. And until next time, I keep saying that. You know what? Fuck it. Stay Darth. Stay Darth. Stay Darth. Touch my balls and stay Darth. I never really found the appeal to ASMR. Is it like a real thing? Alright, so put the phone, put your phone up to your ear. Alright, now start touching yourself. Yeah, does that feel good? Touch yourself. I'm gonna go, so.
When it comes to physical roles, I can say with a reasonable degree of certainty that there is not likely a woman on this planet that would beat me in a street fight. Let's be honest. The U.S. government spent tens of millions of dollars to train me to be the deadliest person I could be at 250 pounds. In all seriousness, when it all hits the fan, no one's going to run and hide behind a skinny jean-wearing, gender-neutral hipster. They're going to run and hide behind manly men. Nobody wearing capri pants ever won a war.
Basically, it's not correct that there is such a thing as biological sex.
You're wrong.
And I'm a historian of medicine. I can unpack that for you at great length if you want, but in the interest of time, I won't. So that's a very popular misconception.
Oh, are you stupid? Oh, stupid Brad. Stupid, dumb Brad.
It's not correct that there is such a thing as biological sex and... Dude, shut the fuck up! Is this your son?
Yeah, unfortunately, he kind of sucks. Yeah, no shit. Now why don't you get out of here and leave me and your mom alone, you fucking loser ass.
Tell me the story. Tell me what happened.
Well, we were getting busy with it, doing the dirty, if you will.
Okay.
And he couldn't get hard. And I got upset about it.
Mm-hmm.
Because he got hard for her.
You think it's easy working all day?
No.
You think I like it?
I don't think it's easy, but yes, I do think you like
No,
it.
I like being away from you because I can't stand looking at you. Yeah. Yeah. You think I want to do that? You think I want to hurt you?
Not in front of me.
Hi. Hi. How are you? You have questions? Yes. I had a lot of questions. I'm sure you had a lot of questions, but rest assured, we're going to answer them right now.
Why don't you just be yourself?
Because there's nothing about me that's relatable.
Hit it!
I think about all the time.
Make this very clear. I do believe in free speech for everyone, as of right now. As of right now, I believe that we need an open dialogue. I believe that we all need to talk. And I believe that we all deserve a place on these platforms, these mainstream platforms, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, whatever it may be. I do believe in that. However, once we take power, I see no problem with silencing our opposition.
But the basic question you have to ask is, what should the role of government be? The founders asked that question, and they came up with a pretty good answer. They said the role of government ought to be but one thing: protect liberty.
Then he said that the world was coming to an end.
Do you think the world is coming to an end?
The economy is going to be so incredibly vicious. Your families will be on the street. Authorities, institutions will lose all credibility very quickly. Authority will fall. There will be ragtag group of militias that will be guarding and distributing resources. There will be nowhere to run. You are not going to be able to utilize public transportation, planes, trains. Your automobiles will be set on fire by bands of angry children looking for food. You are going to be scavenging, trying to make the most out of what you've got. You'll be eating out of garbages. You will choose friends based on who you perceive that you can trust. This is going to change. You will wake up in the middle of the night and they will be rifling through the food that you have decided it was going to last you guys a week. They're going to be stealing water. You're going to have to execute some of them in front of your own children. You're going to have to make people scared. You will not be able to access any medical care during this time. You're going to have to get good at minor surgeries, performing them on yourself and your children and other members of your group. You're going to have to learn to fish, to grow, to live off the grid. You're going to have to become familiar with agriculture, storm patterns, irrigation. You're going to have to do all of that. And while you're doing that, you can listen to Jennifer Aniston or Jason Bateman. So at least you'll still have entertainment during this period of darkness. It will be like the Noah's Ark flood. Not everyone will survive, but just know that while you are out there struggling, you will be able to listen to Courtney Cox talk about fun things that happened on the set of Friends when actors could afford to live in New York City, nobody had AIDS, and they met one black person.
That's 1,200 or 1,400. I'm not sure. Oh, don't leave. Don't. Listen, tourists. Stay. Listen, this is a good part.
Everybody wants to talk. It's like a compulsion. My philosophy is, you got nothing to say, don't say it. They figure you can tell a DD anything. Things they would never tell anyone else. Of course, they're stoned to start.
Do you think that all of our thoughts are on a pre-recorded tape and planted in our brain at birth, and then they just play? I do.
Huge thank you to everybody who does support me on Patreon.
People always want to be the pioneer. Pioneers get shot. Pioneers have a lot of difficulty. Being a disruptor is where it's at. You can see what the pioneer did, and you have an appreciation for it. But you also have an advantage by seeing how the battle was won, what strategies were used, what products are now there. And then you can think about, how can I make it better? Apple didn't invent the iPhone, but they invented a way to make it more efficient, more user-friendly. And now there may be another competitor that comes and sees what they've done as a disruptor, and how can they make it even better? So whatever field you're in, if it's retail, like Amazon's a disruptor, but how do you be a disruptor in your industry? Whatever you're interested in, there's always a way to make it better, to disrupt, and then if you're skilled, to do it on scale and mass, maybe all across the US, your state, or even all over the world.
I want a way out of loneliness.
Life fast.